Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out.
This is a good one here, guys. So Tim Poole absolutely crashed out on Candace Owens. This all started because Tim Poole got his house shot up after Candace Owens called him out on her podcast. He then goes into a fiery rant against Candace Owens. Let's watch.
A large portion of people believe Turning Point, the victim, is actually the perpetrator. That's how terrifying the political climate is. The left doesn't have this degree of self-sabotage. And so if you think about, not only did the left get everything they could have dreamed of from the murder of Charlie Kirk. And again, I don't know what Robinson's political affiliation is. He's got a transferee boyfriend. We'll see what the evidence shows.
So you believe the FBI story?
I'm so, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh, what the FBI says, Tara Robinson did all that. So
do you believe that? I think that the evidence we have seen thus far, Occam's razor suggests Robinson is the likely culprit.
Wrong.
We will see what happens in the trial when evidence is presented, but there's literally no other story. Just a bunch of fucking retards on the internet saying stupid shit. And what that does is the organization that helped get Donald Trump elected, which needs to persist. You don't got to be a fan of it, but it certainly will help get individual congressional candidates elected and stop Democrats from launching new committees and putting more people in prison like Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro. Instead, it's being gutted by fucking psychopaths telling people to pull their donations. So when this organization burns to the ground, or whatever the fuck happens to it, maybe they're fine. The organization that's rallying young people, causing a shift in the political leanings of a generation for the first time in history, is now in dire straits. Their leader and founder murdered, and prominent pieces of human trash are trying to destroy it. It's fucking evil. So you know what? When someone pulls in front of my property and fires on it several times, I'm sitting here looking at these vile pieces of shit and thinking to myself, for what purpose will I stick my neck out if this is what happens after Charlie Kirk is killed? Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt.
Oh, wow.
She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me like I did something for you as you cower, as you fucking cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right fucking now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm fucking done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two fucking shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a shit about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my fucking property, and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got fucking strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who trying to live there. How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property?
I told you it was a good one. Now, whether you like Candace Owens or not, it can be understandable how somebody who feels like Candace's words led to his house being shot up could be upset, and that's clearly how Tim feels. Also, it's very interesting. He talks about the security at Candace Owens' house and how there's just a 4-foot wall and one fat guy there. And, you know, she did just come out and say that, like, French intelligence was trying to assassinate her. You'd think somebody who has, like, intelligence agencies trying to do hits on them would have a little bit more beefed up security. I mean, that's just my opinion. Anyway, let's keep watching.
And, you know, it's all lies. It's all hypocrisy. And it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie. She loved Charlie. And she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And I'll say it again. This conservative movement is fractured. It's fried, whatever it is. Okay? Republicans are on track to lose the midterms. they were actually trending the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history. And thanks to the likes of the vile cunt Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit. The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit. You know, and I get people saying, Tim, thank you so much for talking about it. I don't care. I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking Russia. There's no fucking Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like fucking Candace Owens?
I couldn't believe that she put you in the thumbnail.
What a fucking cunt.
Of her piece today.
I'm done.
The idea that she'd imply
done.
that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow.
She benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie. No one benefited more than her.
So I don't actually agree with this. I think Candace is doing this because she truly believes these things. It's the same thing I say about Tucker Carlson. If you think that she is faking everything, faking the emotion, faking the micro expressions in her face, that would put her as like one of the all-time top 10 psychopaths of the world, okay? But she probably does really believe this stuff. Also, the claim that she's doing this for the money. Here's all of her lives sorted by popularity. We can see her most popular video is the first video that she did about Charlie's assassination. This one's a commemoration to him. And then there's all these Brigitte Macron has a dick videos that she was doing. So she's getting similar viewership that she was before this whole Charlie Kirk thing happened. By the way, I absolutely love the Brigitte Macron has a dick theory. It's just so out there. It's so crazy. I love it. Also, let's be honest, the main reason that it works is because when you look at this, you're like, yeah, that could be a man. I could see it. Yep. And all Brigitte would have to do would be to release more pictures of her when she was younger, and it would completely blow the theory out of the water. But that hasn't happened, so it's I think there's a dick there. Anyway, let's get back to it.
And now she is, when you look at what's stopping us from winning in 2026 right now, what the biggest threat and the biggest fear we have is, it is the disarray on the right. It is the fracturing of the coalition of all the different voices that came together and stopped the neoliberal bullshit liberal economic order machine that was coming out and telling everybody to chop their dicks off and that you had to get fucking injected or get locked in your house. And here we have a coalition resisting and rejecting that. Charlie Kirk dies, and he's not perfect. He loved Israel. Some people don't like that.
Important to point out here, Tim Poole is pro-Israel and has met Benjamin Netanyahu at a influencers summit.
But he certainly did organize a movement that brought people together, that helped get Trump elected, helped Republicans win, and resisted what the Democratic Party had been doing and these psychopath institutions. I don't want to go back to COVID. Does everybody remember what that was like? When you were locked in your home, you had to wear 2 masks, and you couldn't go anywhere unless they stuck you in the arm. And the only resistance we had was these feckless loser Republicans who've got nothing done over the past year. And now Charlie Kirk was murdered. And we say, holy crap, what do we do? How do we keep things together? And Candace, with a smile on her face, and Ian Carroll and all the rest of them say, Turning Point did it to themselves. They destroyed themselves. Pull your donations because they work for Israel. Even Nick Fuentes calling it out, saying this is psychotic.
Oh man, Nick Fuentes. Guys, my opinion on him has totally changed over the past few days, okay? I went from thinking he was an alright guy with some out there opinions to now I'm pretty sure he's a snitch or a Fed. He's compromised. He's gay. He went on a gay furry date in 2019. And there's an alleged sex tape that was made when he went on that date. If you guys are curious, check this video out right here. It's amazing. It'll totally change your perspective on Nick Fuentes.